Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Geheimnisnacht, the Warhammer mod, with of course Duke Wolf of Hochland and Couronne and Montfort and Paravone. So we are quite the man ourselves here, and I think it is time that we consolidate our holdings in Bretonnia, because if you look at our duchies, we hold this and we hold these two down here, but these two are under our control. At least this one is completely under our control, I believe. So, yes. Paravone is not so much. We do not... Oh, sorry. Actually, I clicked something wrongly here. But yes, we do rule everything in Montfort. We do not rule everything in Paravone. We have these three titles that we can lay claim to. And of course, Couronne has quite a lot of territories that we do not yet own ourselves. If we look at Paravone here, it's actually... Oh, that's interesting. I thought like these territories would belong to us too, but no, they're actually part of this dukedom. However, these orc titles here should be under our rule, but of course these orcs are quite too strong. But we have Duke Raymond of Leonguil, and Leonguil actually is a title that we control quite a lot of territory in. If you look, this is Leonguil, and this is what we hold. It is quite a lot. So could we declare... We can declare war against him, and I probably can't just claim his title. I would like these titles, but oh well. He is one of the weakest dukes around, I assume. But why don't we focus on Montfort down here? Or is it actually Paravone? I think it's Paravone. For example, Bloodkeep is under the control of this duke over here. Quite the weak duke, to be certain. Sadly, we do have a little bit too many glory hounds, and they don't want to attack him for Bloodkeep. What about Brabyllion? Brabyllion is under the control of Duke Eudes the Spider of Quenelles. We could definitely declare war against him, and everyone would accept this. He's not strong. He doesn't have allies, and I don't even know what he rules over. Oh, this surgery. How the hell does he have so little troops? He has one of the most powerful kingdoms down here, but apparently everyone hates him. I don't know how he manages to have so few troops. He does have one of the largest of the kingdoms, or the dukedoms, but still, he is quite disliked apparently. He has little to no army. So we're going to declare war against him for the duke claim on Brabyllion. And we will raise our own forces and those of our vassals. We do have quite a lot of troops over here in Bretonnia, in the northern part of it. And of course, we should not forget our glorious Great Sword Company that we can raise for quite the little, little amount of money. For quite, yeah, well, it is not much, I suppose. So we're gonna form up here, and then we're gonna march over to Bretonnia. I'm not gonna raise these troops quite yet. I'm going to have them risen once I have my armies over here. Hopefully he doesn't just raise 200 million mercenaries. If not, then we should be fine. Oh, okay. Apparently the elves have joined my war. Lady Sinya the Quarler. She is over here. She has joined my war on my side. So Blaze has published this new theory, and apparently it has become the laughingstock of the entire medical community. It is being read as entertainment by scholars throughout the realm. So Blavis of Hochland gets dull. Oh, great. So Blaves and you, his patron, have become the laughingstock of the scholarly community. I lose prestige and I'm disappointed about him. But also he is now dull. Am I dull? I thought he's dull. Anyways, apparently he's not dull. Upper Vale of Florida. What? Florida? There is the... It's just called Florid. No, it is the upper whale of Florida. Huh. Very interesting. We are still making money, which is very important. So let's now march our armies down here. We are going to crush this Grey Lady peasant revolt on our way. Because we can. My co-conspirator Count Jocelyn has bribed a hunter to take care of Count Reynold. Who I'm murdering? Why am I murdering someone? My vassal, a falcon. Oh yeah, sure. They call it Wiles for a reason. I wanted this title for myself. That is why I'm murdering this child, of course. We have a lot of heavy no, we actually... yeah, heavy cavalry. Quite a lot of that up here. I don't really want too much through these orc horde troops. The child has died. The child has died, and the territory has been inherited by me, though it is a bit depopulated right now. But it's 700 more troops to the cause, which I'm not going to raise right now, because my army is over here. I can actually raise the rest of my vassal troops that I had down here. I don't need these troops. But these troops down here are going to be very useful. Another 1,000 men for the slaughter. We have like the enemy army right here. Let's march against it then. We have a lot of knights, of course, that are joining our cause because we are Bretonnian. Oh, well, they're not. We aren't Bretonnian, but most of our vassals here are Bretonnian. I can't see the battle, but I'm assuming we are winning. We are indeed winning. Baron of Berino. I've gotten increased amount of questions from Baron lately about Ulrich and the rituals of him. Apparently I'm his educator? No. But yeah, I'm going to teach him more about Ulrich, because it is quite important that we have more Ulrican lords around. You are also... You're not Ulrican. I need to be your educator then. Because I need you to be Ulrican. It is quite important. Because you are my heir right now. I can't demand your I might be able to demand it, I don't know. There are too many triggers or things that I need to look through, so I don't really want to. I'm gonna quickly crush his army once more. No, I don't want you to be a direct leader, really. There's no use for a second direct leader. Even though I am not leading right now myself. We have Jocelyn, he's my... I thought Jocelyn is my court physician. He also has cancer, but he's my most capable commander. Why is he not my marshal at that? Yeah, he should totally be my marshal and train my troops over here. What about my steward? My steward is fine. My master of spies is fine, and of course my chancellor is also quite good at what he does. I didn't even need these troops from the north, but I'm gonna have them crush the Quellinus army once more. King Otto the Sub has formed an alliance with the Grand Dumitru of Ostland. Ostland is, of course, over here and quite independent. Ostland is... I should maybe make claims on Ostland. I would like to have Teleheim. But okay, if I could make a claim on this duchy that he has right here, the Duchy of Wolfenburg. Yeah, that would be fine. Try to do that. Fabricate a claim on Wolfenburg. That will be a nice addition to my realm. We're gonna storm the castle and the city. Sadly, the war is not yet won, but it is nearly over. Gerion de Roi, I don't know, has become an elusive shadow. Or actually, no, I think he didn't. He failed in his education, but oh well. Let us go to his capital in Gignon. I really can't pronounce these French names, so I'm just, you know, just doing what I think sounds right which I'm not sure if it is right or not, but you will complain in the comments down below if it isn't, which you won't, so that's fine. We're going to storm his castle, and I suppose we are going to storm the city as well. And with that, the war is still not won, really. Why does this army... Is this also in my one? No. Where does he have territory that he holds personally? Because that is... He has no personal territory apart from this, apparently. No, he does have down here, which has been besieged by this kingdom for some reason. How many elves joined me? I thought only one, yes. Why is this being besieged by elves? Oh, there's a wild hunt. High Prince Kellic against us. Oh, alright. We're fighting against this man. So let's march our armies down here. I don't care about this wild hunt from the elves. I just want this territory down here. So that the... Actually, the war is over, I think. Can I send my troops home without having them disappear on the way? That would be nice. Also, why am I ruling over 2? Give this title to you. There you go. No one will be... Everyone will return home, so that's very good. My mercenary order is hopefully going to replenish. These elves are no longer participants in our wars. That is fine. During the past few months, Baron has showed determination in his study for our language and has now also expressed a desire to study the history of my people's ancestors. He is already an Orican, so he will also become a Hochlander. That's quite nice. Peasant revolt is over, and so is this de jure war. I am now the liege lord of this title. How about this? Oh, this is just held by my liege. Alright then. Can I plot to have this be given to me? No. I also can't plot to have a claim on the kingdom of Britannia. How's the inheritance going? I've not yet reigned for 10 years. I've reigned for 2 years. That's not quite as long as I should, apparently. Everyone is owing a favor to Marquis Miles the Wicked. And Marquis Miles wants me to win this war, which is nice. So, this man is quite weak. His territories are somewhere far, far away. And we're going to conquer Bloodkeep today. Let's form up our armies. And form them up in the north as well. We're gonna send them down here, yes. Also, do call in the great swords. Can always use them. Let's just form up our army down in the south. Actually, let's let them go to Bloodkeep already. I don't need these 3 men. And yeah, he has a peasant revolt in his lands. And he has barely any men up here. Roughly the same amount of men that we have right now. Again, we have elves joining us. So 1,000 elves are joining us from somewhere. That is nice of them. Can certainly use them. Not that we really need them. I won't spend my time on this. A son was born to Jacob von Holte and Prince Brigitte of Stirland. Fine. You're going to be called Roland. And Bloodkeep now is under siege. What a lovely child. Yes, he can become an erudite. That is fine by me. A claim on the county. No, I don't want a claim on the county. I want a claim on the duchy. It's quite the difference. Peasant revolt was won by our king. There are quite a lot of revolts against our king. And he wants me to join against Didbang of Upper Vale of Florida. I accept. Don't know where he is. He's right up here. It's this orc. Let us march down here. I certainly want my son to be patient, or my brother rather. I would like to have a son of my own, but she's still bedridden and I don't know why. This character has been struck down by illness and is barely conscious. It's not certainly they will survive. Well, she's kind of useless like this. I might have her assassinated. She does have a weak claim on the Principality of Stirland, but oh well. I will pay her 280 gold. That's quite a lot. I don't care. I need a wife that gives me children, okay? That is quite important. So let's search for... Well, I would like to have someone who actually is, like, important in some way. The Princess of Everland, for example, with a quick trade. Or the Princess of Everland... Princess of Stirland, that's the one I just divorced. Princess of Asterius, that's a bit too far away. Everland, I had one up here somewhere. You are quick. Eileen of Everland. You are a little bit too young, it's still 5 years, but... I guess I'm gonna marry you. Yes. Because I need a good alliance. Apparently I don't have the stewardship to hold all 7 of my titles anymore. Not that I care. I'm going to besiege this... no, rather I'm gonna storm this castle. And now we are going to march north. To meet with our forces up here. These marches south. Our armies will meet right here in Gisorion. You are a Stirlander over here, and you have proven yourself to be a mage. You will die at the stake, and I'm going to inherit your title, which I like a lot. So I rule nearly all of Hochland myself. I would like to own more, but I can't raise my demands limit as of right now. It is quite urban feudalism. It's actually lowering it. That's not nice. I have 8 out of 6. I would need to give up something. But what could I give up? Let us see. So we have... I suppose I could give up this title, which I just got from this one child that I murdered. Instead, I'm going to keep this one in Bergenhof, because I do own... I would like to own this duchy completely, which is Carver. And I could give up Vodve at some point. It is quite the weak province, actually. I did build a hospital here at some point, and it does prosper. I guess I'm gonna build a hospital right here too, and I'm gonna give away this title. So let us convert to Legis. No. Train a Griffin mount. That sounds nice. On the wings of a lion now ride. Does cost us 1,000 gold, but I'm gonna do that as soon as I have 1,000 gold. But for now we're going to... I do have prisoners apparently. I could ransom all of them, so let's do that. Well, I guess I could just do this. It doesn't matter which way I do it. We're going to found a new empire now. Invite a priest to my court. And he's of my culture and my religion, and he's going to get Arlendorf. Because this is a province that is not within the sphere of my interests. Sorry for that. A throwing arm will amaze everyone. We also have this territory over here, which I'm going to give away at some point. Of course, it does have... Jacob von Holte has... Okay. Most of them are paying the price I demanded. Or rather not, I suppose. Some didn't. Is this guy trying to... No, he's not trying to kill me. He's trying to make a claim on my title, though. Quite a lot of people are joining him in this. He won't end this plot because I don't know why. Could certainly send him a gift. No one... Oh, they actually would imprison him. Well, I'm gonna imprison him then. Excellent. He has been imprisoned. I might as well just release him from prison. Everyone will think I'm merciful. And he will have ended his plot because he was in prison. And the other plots I don't care about. So, here's his grand army of Grand Senlian. Well, it's actually... Oh, it's Prince Medfrey the Just. Yeah, it is of Grand Senlu. But he has no chance against my army of Hochland. We unite Imperial and Bretonnian troops. A union that shall not be broken today. On the field of battle. We have... That's also very nice. We have capable commanders thanks to our vassals. To our, great sword company. He doesn't only give us troops. And we just destroyed his army and now we have won the war. And Rudkeep is now under my control. Of course, I can't just wage a war against my liege for a single province, and I'm not going to do such a thing. I would like to have independence. Duke Leonguilis would join us in our independence efforts. And we have quite a lot more troops in our liege right now, 10,000 men. But if he denies, it would be bad for me. Because I would have to fight this war, and I don't really have too much interest in doing so. The Duke of Cornell. Maybe if I send him a gift and he likes me a little bit more, he could potentially join my plot or my faction. Actually, my faction just became a lot weaker. Did the king become stronger? No, not really. I mean, one of my followers, of course, left the plot, but oh well. The king has still a lot of wars to fight, and he has little troops at the moment. He has few troops at the moment. But there are some of these elves joining him in this fight, which is a problem, of course. And most of my troops are quite far away, which is also not so nice. And he does have an alliance with Duke Otto. He no longer has a apparently no longer has an alliance. Oh, because she's a princess now, and she's married to Merihadad of Ostland, who is a Kitabit. He's an Arabian. He's quite far away from home. She's slow and has a beak. She's going to burn soon. Brain Wooner, that is a beautiful name for a sword. Yeah, I would like to have my independence. Oh wow, look at this. We just conquered a huge amount of territory here. This duchy. Chance of becoming diligent, or he becomes fussy. Or greedy. Now I'm gonna try to make him diligent. He's greedy, oh well. Another peasant revolt was declared on my king. I do have a lot of power. This guy also has a lot of power, and he doesn't like me for some reason. He desires the Grand Duchy of Montfort. He wants a seat on my council. Oh, apparently I fired him. Could we have him murdered, please? Because I don't like him, and he could be problematic once I declare my independence from the Bretonnian king. Gonna upgrade my trade practices. We already have a plan to murder him. Fantastic. So the Bretonnian king is continuing to lose troops. And he is also in debt. And I have money and troops. Sadly, I have no supporters right now. What about my spy master? Can I not send him to build a spy network? Noble and courage to join your faction. Who is your strongest vassal? Apart from me, of course. That would be the Duke of Mostillon? Really? It is the Duke of Mostillon. He is quite strong. So let us send over our spy and try to get him to join our faction. So that we may declare an independence here. Just need a few of those dukes on our side. Surely I will train with him. Bergendorf, he didn't respect me apparently. Didn't know that. Also, there's still war dust traces in my capital, which is bad. Destroy this title. I can't, sadly. Military organization is definitely needed. I can now invade everyone, basically. You are an apostate. You are the Duke of this up here. You're not even... Oh, you're a vassal of a vassal. I'm gonna burn him. I don't care. You are now a theologian. That is fine. Still, no one has joined our faction. Of course, we are quite strong, and he's going to lose a lot of troops if I were to wage a rebellion against him, but I'm afraid because of these elves that join his wars all the goddamn time. Though he has so many rebellions going on, he might just accept my demands. And these guys are not even counted in yet. Good, my brother has become... He's a Hochlander, but he's of the Grail faith. That is quite bad. I'm not at peace, which is bad. Otherwise, I think I could do it. It looks green enough. Yeah, publicly practice a religion. The old does not control a religion. Yeah, I think if I were at peace, I could do it. But I am not at peace right now. Because, of course, of all these rebellions of my liege. He is quite mad at me. Because he wants a seat on the council. But also because he wants to have Paravon. Or Corone, I think. Maybe both. Okay, there's just a big revolt over there right now. I'm gonna try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? A war, most likely. Oh, I need to be at peace, really. So I can't actually do this right now. That is nasty. So I can never declare dependence against Britannia because we are never going to be at peace. Oh, your teeth fall one out of an... Oh shit, what? Your teeth fall one after another, in their place long and rotten fangs sprout until you can barely speak coherently. I get teeth, which is bad because this is a mutation. Or I'll cleanse myself no matter what. I lose a lot of gold. There's 11% chance I die, 11% chance I'm incapable. Well, it's quite bad, isn't it? I died. He committed suicide, apparently. So, first of all, holy shit, there are 90,000 orcs. So, I'm gonna just... Oh, actually we have gunners. Long rifles, yeah, we're gonna keep them. Now, the problem is, I'm no longer Ulrican. I'm still Hochlander, which is good. Hold a tourney at Hergik. Build this observatory, recruit court priest. I don't have a court priest apparently. How about... Okay, so we definitely need a... How about Fail Knight? He's my uncle. He's an Hurricane. I don't know who these guys are. What are you? Just... no one important, really. Vote for myself here. No, I want to set my current focus, of course, in my capital. I need a new court priest. Gonna change my chancellor here because I need him, who's a powerful vassal. So will he be changed? No, he will not be changed. Actually, he will be, but he's not a powerful vassal. He's just some dude. But I'm gonna take a better one. I need a spy master. Sadly, here too we do not have one that is a powerful vassal, and then we're gonna get you because you are a loyalist. Very good. I'm going to build an observatory. Can't wait. And also I'm going to build a war chest apparently, which is 700 gold, not that much. My uncle is now my heir. Is he the heir of everything? No, I'm going to lose some titles if he were to die. Alright. What do I have claims on? Nothing. I am also dull, apparently. I am an erudite, but I'm also dull. That is bad. I can't get rid of the dull, of course. We have an armor of fortune, however. That's good. Those who don the armor of fortune seem to have the favor of Renault, able to parry a lethal blow with a lucky deflection. Personal combat skill and defense. Quite nice. We can of course start a new faction again. We still want our independence, but we are a bit weaker, I think, than before. We do hold more titles. Peace be with you. You want me as your steward. I'm gonna decline because I can't join your faction if I were to accept. So I'm ruling, of course, this territory personally. Also, I hold this title apparently, for some reason. So I'm gonna give this away. Invite a priest. Actually, this priest is not going to be of my faith, huh? We have this guy who's also not of my faith. This guy is also not of my faith. We have a lot of people that aren't of my faith, which is a problem. I hope we would have some Hurricanes. Really? If no Hurricane lowborn. What about my uncle? I don't really want to give him a title. Suppose I can. I want to give him Crusader. And he's going to be my spy master still. And what about this down here? This is in the Duchy of Paramount, which is going to be yours then. There you go. You're the cupbearer of Hochland. I do need to auto-assign commanders, and I'm going to make my uncle my regent for now. Alright. So much for that. I died because I tried to cleanse myself from corruption. Not the best way to go out. Is this guy still my vassal? Yeah, this guy is still my vassal. I was a bit confused for a moment, but yes. Still have this company of great swords. I'm going to divorce this girl because she's ugly, and yeah, I just gonna divorce her. Oh, God, that's quite important, expensive. We're just gonna murder her instead. That's a bit easier. We're gonna try to get our gold here for the war chest. There's an epidemic. We have the ghoul pox, but not in my realm. Not over here. We also have a hospital. I could build a sick house, but I'm not going to do so just now. Council is content, and it will be content for 2 years. How about we raise our legalism? Can also raise our controlled realm inheritance. Yeah, they are, of course. What is this? That's the law, absolute tribal organization. But I am not a tribe. Oh, I need legalism of at least level 5. I would like the late administration. I don't know what that changes really. Allow additional succession laws. Yeah, that sounds good. Revocation of viceroyalty, duchy titles free. Yeah, right now no one is going to vote for me because they are discontent. If I could actually look at my council. I don't know why they are discontent, to be honest. Excuse me. Is used to favor on Marquis Miles the Wicked to force him to join all their factions. So he's going to have a faction rise against me. Marquis the Wicked and this guy. Now the problem is that I am a Grail man, but I don't want to be a Grail Knight. I can actually go questing, by the way. I don't know. We're going to murder my wife first of all, so that I can marry an Ulrican woman and hopefully convert to her faith that way. I don't know if there's the option to do this. Like, the plan looked better on paper. Okay, my wife has noticed that I tried to murder her. Not the best thing that could have happened. Okay, you have returned to my council, which is good. You are a title claimant. Ah, to the Great Duchy of Corogne. Yeah, I would love to be the Emperor. Then I could give away these titles that I do not wish to possess myself. Helgik prospers, which is really good. It is the capital. And I would build this sick house if I were to, you know, finally have 700 gold so that my ambition is fulfilled. Okay, the Ghoulpox are actually creeping in, which I don't like too much, so I'm definitely want to build my capital. Yeah, the Ghoulpox are just going further and further. I don't want a claim on the county of Wolfenburg. Yeah, look at the Ghoulpox, they're just spreading all around. This guy is, yeah, they're having more factions again. How do the stars move? Master Sigma, my main assistant, has brought me the finished mace. There are no engravings or precious metals to enhance it, but the design has some elegance on its own. Looking pretty is not her main purpose anyway. I think those don't work. Yeah. Oh shit. Oops. So we're gonna lose a lot of titles here. All of those, basically. This is quite bad. Because we don't have... I don't know who this guy is, but he's going to be a very powerful man after this day. He's a median. Don't know why he inherits anything. Yeah, I'm dead. I was killed. Oh. Poisoned wine, how cliché. These amateurs will be brought to justice. Priest Jerome is truly guilty. Okay, could I... Do I know of this plot? Please stop this plot. Yeah, don't kill me, please. Yes, I forgive you. As long as you stop trying to murder me, that is. I would enjoy not being murdered. So I can't do anything against the King of Bretonia right now. My sister, yes. My beastly sister surely is going to marry this man. That's such a perfect fit. Oh, she's the one that I didn't want to have die because she had magic, huh? By the way, what happened to Fail Knight? Oh, we are trying to have Fail Knight as our heir right now. I don't like that these guys, for some reason, have this man, these two, as their heirs for some reason. I guess I need tenestry. Don't know if I can have that. Ah, okay. With tenestry and late feudal administration, I could have this law. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Tenestry, isn't that the ruler and all vessels at 1 and 2 ranks below this from among the members of the ruler's dynasty? Oh, nice. I should try to stop these tendencies. Shrewd. Yeah, now let's girls will be girls. She's shrewd. That's nice. Yeah, the Ghoulpox are encroaching on us. So let us build a sick house. Okay, we have fulfilled our ambition. We're going to build a sick house, and we're going to have acquire a title. Become Chancellor or groom an heir. Let's groom an heir. Even though I would still love to kill her. I'm surprised that she's still alive, actually. We haven't had the second chance to do it yet. I also might soon close my gates. Observing the movements of the stars at night, you have begun to see some regular patterns. These observations, however, have raised many questions. You are starting to wonder, for example, if the Earth is really at the center of it all. Interesting. I am now cynical. Half the Empire is suffering from the Ghoulpox right now. It's getting ever closer. Hopefully my hospital can save us from this. We have a faction. This guy is actually not so mad at me, but for some reason he's still in this faction. We're gonna send some gifts out to hopefully make them... Wow, okay, that was just 100 gold down the drain. I didn't expect he would take so much gold, but oh well. Hopefully he will leave this faction now. Please. Usually they should, if they like me more. Yep, okay. He was a very powerful vassal at that. The Chancellor has secluded himself. Yes, he should, because the Ghoulpox are among us. No, I don't want to kill her. But I'm going to end the episode here. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below, and we will see us in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye.